Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, I'll be showing you how to write a book from scratch using ChatGPT and other AI tools. And by the way, this book that I'm showing you how to write, you can actually publish it on Amazon and start making money off of it. So I'll be showing you step by step how to walk through this process and how you can get this done. So, if you're familiar with AI and ChatGPT, this is a whole new world for us because it allows you to, turn your creative ideas into reality without necessarily having the skill set, if you will. So you don't have to be like an established or professional writer or to be, like an established artist to create your art for your book. And I'll be showing you how to use AI to do all of these things. And this is very exciting for me because as someone who really loves experimenting and trying out things, and someone who believes that the key for success is how quickly you can execute and how quickly you can go between having an idea and bringing it to reality. I'm very excited about AI because AI allows you to do this very quickly, and it removes any excuse you might have. If you've been thinking, I want to write my first book, I want to publish a book, I want to be a writer, well, now you have all the tools to help you do that. You just need to know how to put things together to bring this to reality. So I'll be showing you that today. Okay, so let's get started here. How to write a book with ChatGPT. So the first thing you want to do is you want to do some research. You want to understand, what book do I want to write? Now, if you have an idea of the book you want to write already, then that's perfect. But if you're like starting from scratch, you want to write a book, but you're not quite sure what book you want to write, what you want to write about, what niche, I'm going to show you a very simple framework that you can use to do your research. So you want to pick a topic that has enough demand and doesn't have too much competition. So it's a balancing act. And how do you do this? Well, the best way to do this is go to Amazon Books. And you want to go to Amazon Books, and really this is a place where you can find out, all the books that already are selling and are making money, and you want to use it as an inspiration to get ideas for your book. Now, you want to use a tool called KDSPY, and it is a Chrome extension tool that you can use to really do that research for yourself. And what are you looking for? Well, you're looking for book ideas that has made money already, so you don't want to reinvent the wheel. If a book is making money already, or if a niche is making money already, then you know that niche is profitable and you want to write your book in that niche. But you don't want that niche to be oversaturated. You want there to be some element of space to allow you to come in and do your thing and maybe add a new perspective to create your own book. And you want to find books that are making already over $500,000 per month, or niches of books that are making over that amount and has less than 150 reviews, because generally what I find is anything over 150 reviews means that that space has been dominated by someone else. And you want to have at least three to five of books that qualify in terms of this criteria, that are making over $500 a month and has less than 150 reviews. So let me show you an example of what this looks like. So we go here to Amazon, and I'm imagining that I want to write a book about how to draw for teenagers. Now you could pick, of course, any topic to kind of see what the options are, and then I open my Chrome extension here. So you want to install KDSPY. Now, to be honest, it is a paid service, so you pay about like $65, but you have it forever once you've paid that amount. So it's a really good investment because you're not like paying monthly for it. Once you have it, you can use it forever. So let me show you how this works. So I type how to draw for teenagers because that's kind of maybe where I am interested in. Of course, you can do anything. And then I go in here, I open up KDSPY. Now, what this will show me is something very interesting. It looks through all the books in this list and it gives me some data points about all of these books. So for example, it's showing me that, it shows me the length of this book, so how long the books are. It shows me the price that these books are listed for. It shows me how much estimated monthly sales each of these books are bringing in. It shows me the monthly revenue and how many reviews that this book has and the ranking on Amazon sort of general ranking. So here, if we look at this niche, this is actually a very interesting niche because this book, as we can see here, this one, for example, this book, The Cute and Simple Drawing Book for Teenagers, brings in about $566 per month and has about 143 reviews. So that fits our criteria. So if we look again here, let's see another book that has less than 150 reviews. So we have this one has like 46 reviews, but brings in over $6,000 per month. right? So it's like how to draw adorable, joyful lessons, blah blah. So as you can see here, this is a very, very interesting niche. We see on that one here, this books has, let's see, this one has less than 150 reviews, so 23 reviews, 93 reviews, and but this one specifically has brought in over $2,000 per month. So this is a very, very good niche to write in, because there's enough space in the market there where we can make money and monetize this, but also it's not really that dominated. Now we have some, some of these books are highly dominated, but there's still a lot of space for us to make money here. So now that we've got an idea, let's go ahead. So the next thing is we want to just some high level items. We want to make sure that the book is generally around like 30,000 words. That's a good focus to go on. 30,000 words, which is about 150 to 200 pages, and it has about 3 hours length via Audible. So if you want to convert it to Audible, because that's another way to make your book more accessible to people, that's a good thing to optimize for. So 30,000 words, which is just under 200 pages, 3 hours of audio length. And then this is what you want the structure of the book to look like. You want it to have table of contents, introduction, body chapters, and then conclusion. So the first thing we want to do is want to use ChatGPT to help us create a title for the book. So here's a prompt we can use: generate killer title for book about drawing for teenagers. And then we want to use a writing style guidance. Imagine you're a marketing expert, write as a master of brevity mode, use figurative language, frequently use short pitchy sentences that pack a punch. So this allows us to really generate a killer title for our book. So let's dive in. So I'm just going to copy this here. All right, and then I'm going to go into ChatGPT here, and then I'm going to I'm just going to create a new chat here. Just keep this simple here, and I'm going to put that chat in here. So generate killer title for a book about drawing for teenagers, and then we go in. So here you go. It gives us a few ideas already. Unleash your inner artist, the ultimate guide to drawing like a pro for teenagers. And we can go through this all day, but let's just pick the very first one, because we just want to keep this simple. So I go in here and I pick a book title that I like. So let's just go in here and just let's use this here. So here's a title. We want to make this cleaner, so we go in here, we go here. So title. So here's the title of our book. Okay. Now what we know that based on what I've shared here, we want to have table of contents. We want to have introduction. We want to have chapters. We want to have a conclusion, and that's a good structure for the book. So let's do this. So we can go like that. There you go. Now let's start with table of contents. So we can say generate 10 chapters for the book. So we can go back to ChatGPT and say generate 10 chapters for the book about for this book, for the book about unleashing your inner artist, the ultimate guide to drawing like a pro for teenagers. Now, of course, you can add more details to this prompt, but this is a good one to start out with. So let's do that. So we're asking for 10 ideas. So here it goes. This amazing ideas. I know nothing about writing a book, but here I can understand the frame and the structure for actually writing a book about this topic. So introduction to drawing, seeing like an artist, stick figures and proportions, the power of composition, playing with perspective, adding life to your drawing. Like these are great, chapters in a book. So I'm just gonna do here. I'm just gonna copy this here. I'm going to put it in some in like a Word document, just clean it up a little bit here, and then we're gonna put it back in. So we can go, table of contents, boom, and then we can just kind of like try to clean this up a little bit. There you go. And now we have our table of contents for our book. So the first chapter, so we can have the first chapter is introduction to drawing. So let's have chapter 1. So we go in here and we go, chapter 1, right? And then we go introduction to drawing, an overview of the basics of drawing, including tools and techniques and terminologies. So we can go into our good friend ChatGPT, and I'll say, write 1 page. So you could have 2 page, 3 page, 4 page, 5 pages, whatever you want ChatGPT to do. But for the sake of simplicity, let's say write a 1 page. A 1 page for So write an introduction chapter, and then make it 2 pages long for. So we could do write an introduction chapter, or we could just say write an intro. Write. So let's just say expand. So write a chapter, and by the way, as you can see, I'm trying to figure this out on the fly as well. So write a chapter for create chapter 1. How about that? Chapter 1. Make it 2 pages long. There you go. Boom. Now, what you should do is you should create all the basic information we need for chapter 1. So, introduction to drawing. So, welcome to. So, as you can see, it's writing the book for us. Now, of course, if you wanted to write the book based on a different point of view or perspective or approach, then obviously you can do that as well. But this is actually writing the introduction to drawing for us that we need. So in this case, this will just keep going. And then the next thing we want to do is, once the introduction has been written, we can have it, we can paste that in here. We can have it to expand on it. We can have it to do anything we want to do, and that is an amazing way to start. And of course, you want to do that for all the chapters, and before you know anything, you have all the contents really you need for your book. So the next thing we want to do is we want to then create a book cover. So you want to create an artwork for the book cover, and my favorite platform to do this is actually one called Midjourney. Midjourney is an amazing platform that helps you convert text into pictures by giving it instruction. So at this point, this has actually created all the information we need already for introduction to drawing. So we go in here and just copy this. We go with that, and then we just kind of clean it up a little bit. So we go. Now, this will probably be a little bit messy in terms of, so this is a little messy, but we need to clean that up. But you get the point. This gives us everything we need to have our copy, our first chapter for the book. Now, let's go into creating the artwork. So you want to sign up with Midjourney here. And when you sign up, you actually create the artwork in Discord. So I've already been playing around, but you want to create some sort of prompt to help you come up with all of the instructions you need to give Midjourney to create the artwork for you. So you can say something like this: create a Midjourney prompt for creating the artwork for this book. So the artwork should be about a nerdy girl in glasses, in a messy room, right? In a messy room. Describe this room in the most colorful way and bring these arts to life. Like you can play around with this in many ways, and this will give us some idea of a prompt that we can use to bring this to life. And this will require some fine tuning, but I was able to put some more work into this earlier on. But this is kind of what you want to look like. You want to have it. So create a photorealistic cinematic book cover of a nerdy teenage girl with black curly hair and glasses, working on drawing at a desk in a room filled with brushes. You get the point. I'm giving it very, very detailed explanation of what art it should create for me based on this project, right? And I'm giving it all of the description, even something like, what camera I'm shooting this video, shooting the picture in, natural studio lighting. Like you can go very, very, very detailed. And this is what it looks like when we give it all of those prompts. As you can see here, this could be an ideal, book cover for this book that we've created and written, right? And I was trying different variations here, and this is kind of all some of the results it was giving me. As you can tell, you kind of play around and mess around with this until you find the ideal version that you're looking for. As you can see here, this can be easily great artwork for the idea we're trying to create. So that's pretty much it. And of course, self-publishing your book is a pretty straightforward process. There are lots and lots of resources around that. But let me know what you think. Did you enjoy this video? Did you find this valuable and helpful in bringing your ideas to life, from copy to of course the actual artwork for the book, so you can then start making money off of Amazon with this book? So this is something I thought I'd share with you. I thought it would be beneficial for you. By the way, my name is David. I run a lead generation marketing agency where we use AI generated approaches to generate leads on LinkedIn, and we have a platform called Lead Genius that we've built to help you use AI to generate leads for your business, especially if you're in the B2B space and your ideal clients are other business owners. Our tool can help you. So go to leadgenius.ai to sign up so you can get access to using this platform for free as well. Anyways, if you like this video, subscribe, drop us a comment so I can, if you have any questions or thoughts or general feelings about this video, drop us a comment and subscribe so that I can keep making videos like this for you and sharing my ideas and thoughts and of course my experimentation around AI. All right, I'll see you soon in the next video. Have a good one.